The drop point, made popular by R.W. Lovelace, was of course not the first drop point. The first one I remember seeing was about 1956. I bought it from a cutlery store in San Francisco. It was a case fixed blade sailor's knife. Very attractive drop point. It was so beautiful. I had ivory handles put on it. I took it home, put an edge on it, and found that it was the worst possible stainless steel for knives and would not hold an edge at all. In the 50s, they had not yet developed 440A for knife use. But at any rate, the drop point, Lovelace made it known and made it popular. In fact, it became his most popular knife design. At another time, I'll discuss his best knife design, the semi-skinner. This is actually a Lovelace Johnson knife made at the end of the partnership between Steve Johnson, S.R. Johnson, and Bob Lovelace. Only 37 knives of different blade shapes were in that last batch that were marked Lovelace Johnson. Other people use the drop point. I use it a great deal myself. Here's Bob Dozier's, one of his drop points. More belly, a bit less drop. This Bob Dozier hunting knife has an extreme belly, and that is very useful when you're separating the hide from the body. You move the blade in any animal between the skin and the flesh. There's a film, I don't know what it's called, but it helps in the separation, but you have to either tear it or cut it. And this belly is useful for that. It's also useful when you're cutting solid material. This is my Black Dragon. As you see, a good deal of width. I like broad blades, and I like blades that absolutely fill up the handle of a folding knife. Now, this belly is not deep, but it's long. You have only a very short, straight portion here, but that's a point for piercing. And this, of course, will do almost any form of work on animals. Another version of the drop point fits into our folding gents hunter. Less belly, plenty of drop. I like for blades to be wider than the handles. It's very hard to achieve on lockback traditional knives of any kind. Plenty of belly, plenty of straight. A little more belly on our 4 1/4 inch lockback folding hunter. Here we have a good belly and a good straight area for all types of work. Now, a rather extreme drop point in our gents titanium frame lock. Now, a slim drop point in our lightning bug. Very much a drop point, very useful blade. Now I want to show you a dropped point that is not a drop point. A great deal of drop in the point, but this is AG's general purpose blade. It does not have enough belly to be a drop point, even though the point drops. The sheepfoot is not a drop point. The Warncliffe is not a drop point. Those are blades with points that indeed drop, but they have other purposes and other nomenclature. The drop point makes an excellent skinning knife. If it has enough straight to the edge, it's great for camp chores, slicing bacon. It makes an excellent tactical knife and is generally useful for almost anything. Thank you.